guys, welcome back. You guys ever like on your phone, you guys are looking for like car or truck parts and you just can't make a decision on what you want next because you just don't know what would look good next on your vehicle? Well, this right here was a very easy modification for us to decide on, and we found it at AmericanMuscle.com. So guys, I cannot wait to show you guys what we have in store and what we're installing in the GT50. So with nothing else to be said, let's get in the install. Alright guys, so how to take the factory spoiler off, what we're going to do is go ahead and open your trunk up. You got this fender liner here. It literally comes with black pins. I went ahead and took it out because I was nervous about like how I was going to be able to take this off or how it does come off. So I went ahead and took these off. You also got rubber grommets on this side and also the passenger side. Go ahead and take those off. And you should have 10mm sockets. So if you got an impact or a wrench, whatever one you want to use, go ahead and remove those. And now comes the fun part. So you got 3M adhesive that's currently under this trunk that we need to be able to take that wing off. All right, once you have it taken off, you want to grab yourself some water, soap water, and a rag, and you want to go ahead and clean everything. And you do have 3M adhesive on here, so we're going to have to address that before we put the new wing on. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing is taking these side pieces here, these two right here, and we're actually going to be putting them on each side here. So you get screws, you get mounting screws and nuts. We're going to go ahead and get that fed through and go ahead and put these two on. You should be able to fit in just like this here. It should be able to fit in just like a glove. You want to take yourself a screwdriver and get it put on. All right, now guys, for the middle section here for the support mount, it's going to be sitting, it should have grooves where it would sit in that, like right here, like this. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and prep it. So we wanna go ahead and put our bolts on the inside. You have this deep tunnel right here where you gotta feed your nut and bolt at. So you might as well go ahead and prep that before you put it on so you're not fighting it. So what we're gonna do is just basically put your screw on here, and then all you're gonna do is flip this over like this, and then you're just gonna feed it through to the hose and then go ahead and get that put in. All right, guys, so the big question everyone I know is gonna be flooding the comments about: how did you remove the 3M adhesive? I don't know how to. Google is filled with a lot of people with a lot of different ways of doing it. Buffer wheel, soap and water, polisher, WD-40. The forum on Google says use WD-40 in a heat gun and polish it up. Now guys, let me explain something. I know everyone's gonna be saying there's different ways of doing it. You shouldn't use this chemical, you shouldn't use that chemical. That is all true. For me, the heat gun helped. The WD-40, I did not spray directly on the paint. So if you look right here, let's see if I can get you right here. You can see that it cleaned up very well. Now there are scratches and stuff right in here, and that is because that spoiler was sitting above that. But again, all the 3M adhesive is gone all the way through here. And that's what you want because the new spoiler is gonna be sitting right on top of this. So you just wanna make sure it has a good area to where you can put the 3M adhesive back on it with the new one. Make sure it's completely cleaned off before, like I said, putting the new spoiler on. But you just wanna make sure that's as clean as you can get it. So now it's time to put the new spoiler on the Mustang. All right, so now you wanna go ahead and take the 3M adhesive pieces that they give you in the kit and go ahead and remove the back and go ahead and stick them on the left, the middle, and the right side before you put that on your trunk. All right, once you're ready, go ahead and peel the other side of the adhesive tape off and install it. So kind of work this together, make sure your hose are lined up before you just drop the side in. That way you both are set. You good?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
All the way down? All right, go ahead, go. And then go ahead and just push that in. And once you get all the sides down, make sure it's pressed center and both sides. Now you are good to go ahead and put those nuts back on. Sockets here. Go ahead and get those slid back on. Like I said, guys, before, do not tighten these all the way until you get all of the nuts put back on. And then you can go back through and just tighten everything back up. Now you want to put your cover back on. So what you want to do is start how you ended last time. So you want to go ahead and work this in this way and that side there. Go ahead and put your grommets back in. There we go. And then you want to go ahead and take your pins and put them back in each of these holes. You'll be good to go. Shoot the B-roll.